Hello everybody, welcome to the channel or channels. This is the first time, sort of the first time I'm trying this multi-stream thing out. If you couldn't tell by the music, we are jumping into the update to the demo for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Just getting my chats together so that I know that if somebody's talking to me, I will be able to see it. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on tight. We'll get into it in just a second. I'm excited. I've heard some really good things about this update. People are already putting out compilations or compilation clips and things from this, which I think is crazy. I mean, it just came out. I think, unless I'm wrong, it just came out. So, I mean, that's crazy to me. But I'm really excited to jump into it. I've seen a lot of people breaking down the maps and different things and talking about what's available, how far you can go, trying to figure out where the map actually extends to. And there's a fly in my room. Fair warning, there's one fly, and the little sucker will not land anywhere long enough for me to take care of business, but eventually I will get him. So I may stop to get him every now, try to catch him every now and then. But for now, I think that should be good enough. For now, we are just gonna hop into this Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Dawn of a New Era. Let's see if I can pop us over here and get us ready for the gameplay. So if you jump in and you happen to join us, welcome. There is a channel. If you're finding me on Twitch or Kick, there is a YouTube channel that I'm doing my very best to grow. So if you want to check that out, I will appreciate it. I'll put a link in the chat every now and then to help you find it. I will be streaming this live over there as well. So if you want to go watch it there, I'd really appreciate it. That's going to be, I think, my main outlet, my main platform for streaming gameplay moving forward. There are some Let's Plays already up over there. Nope, don't want to hear that. But there are some Let's Plays already up over there for A Plague Tale. And the first part of this demo, the Fall of a Hero in Nibelheim, that section is already, there's the fly, but he won't land. I don't know where he's going, but he won't land where I can see him. He's smart. He knows. But anyway, there's the first part of this demo is already up in its entirety over there on YouTube already. So if you want to go check that out, that would be great. Oh, I just now realized what I was trying to do. So here, I'm getting a shareable link for that in case you guys want to go check it out over there on the YouTube channel. That's where it will be. I would appreciate any support over there. It's brand new, teeny tiny little channel. I think last time I checked, it was at 8 subs. I think it's up to like 14 or something now, which still isn't. It's still very small considering the size of my other channels, especially. But you know, we all got to start somewhere, right? So, without further ado, let's jump into this demo. I have no idea really what to expect. The first part of the demo was amazing. It was really incredible, and I'm super excited to see where this one goes. To see toggle whether or not sounds such as dialogue or effects will play from your wireless controller speaker. I'm not gonna hear it, so why does that change the? That's a weird effect to happen for just turning off that. That's interesting because it's not even reminiscent of like the old gameplay. Like it's not reminiscent. I'm tempted to leave it on. I'm just gonna leave it on. Definitely going normal, active for sure. And now let's just jump into it.
Hey, check it out.
There we go. Oh, yo, I cannot, dude. Okay, stop. Gotta pause it. All I did was see Barrett, and I just I thought it was fine. But all of a sudden, just this exhilaration exploded from inside of me. It was an interesting moment. Okay, all right, back in it. So this is after coming out of the caves, the Mithril caves, right? So we came out of. We're going to be coming out of Midgar, go to Calm, travel around, get past the big snake thing. I forgot the name of it, and then go through the caves and come out here.
Just them?
Guess so.
Are we?
Oh my god.
He ain't coming back.
The hell? Is it the Condor?
That city they're headed to. Is that?
Junon.
Well, look, it's the highway.
Shinra territory.
Oh my god, it's the highway. Yo,
Come on.
okay, I'm starting to geek out. Yo, I might catch a chocobo right from the start. Cloud and Company's travels have taken them all the way to Junon's doorstep, explore the region around this heavily guarded metropolis while facing off against vicious fiends. Viewing destinations, press the pad to bring up the map and view the locations of fiend sightings. In the final game, there will be even more points of interest on the map. Team composition. Create a battle party by pressing the options button to enter the main menu and then choose combat settings. To select the team you have created, press X to open the commands menu when out of battle, then L1, R1 to cycle. That's awesome. So you can cycle between the teams. So you put together rosters, basically. You put together different arrangements of your squad. And then when not in battle, you just swap back and forth between them. I wondered how they were going to do this. So are we not at a place, could we not fight with 5 people? Would it be just too chaotic or something? It feels like that wouldn't be too terrible. But then in this game, we end up with a pretty big party, right? But with all of these guys here, Kate Sith, Vincent, oh my god, oh no, what's her name? I just got through watching some Final Fantasy X playthrough, and Riku is popping into my head. What's her name? Oh my god, the little materia thief. I know her name. Don't come at me in the comments. My brain, for some reason, is just not wanting to find it. Wow. Okay. I'm giving up. I'm sure I'll think of it later. Anyway, there's a bunch of people that we'll end up having in our party and having all, let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7, 8 with Sid when that happens. That's a lot. That would be a lot. I get it. Okay. All right. 3 at a time. Okay. But we're going to check out this battle commands menu before we do anything else. So, item transmuter. Okay, we'll check that out in a second too. Material and equipment. Combat settings. Okay, party. Okay. But can you take Cloud out of the party? Edit parties. Nope, Cloud is locked. Okay. So we definitely want to play around with Red. So that's going to be party 1. For party 2, we're gonna go old school. And for party 3, exactly what I was gonna do. So the only ones who really aren't playing together right now. So I think that's right. But this is kind of like, these 3 for me are like the core 3. You know what I mean? Like that's, Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa. That's the core group. Aerith, of course, is queen, obviously. But those 3 are the core. Now, I did see some of the synergy commands that Aerith and Barrett can do together, where she's like putting magic on his gun, and that's pretty cool too. So I'm going to want to try that out eventually. We'll get 10,000 gil, level 21, everybody. All right, so we're going to go at party 2 for now. Now I'm going to go ahead and get red in there. Play with that a little bit. All right, so spells. Comet, Bravery, Faith, Protect, Shell, Blizzard, Cura, Thunder, Barrier Mana Ward, Arrow. Okay. Okie dokie. So do we only have what's disempowerment? Deep, Brave, Defame. Allows you to use physical and magical attack reducing spells. Pairing with warding materia grants resistance to physical and magic reduction. Innervation. Allows you to use physical and magic defense reducing spells. Auto cast materia. Allows an ally to automatically use spells with linked materia when not actively controlled during battle. Cloud's got Assess, Aerith's got Prayer, Chakra. Morph materia allows you to turn enemies into items with morph. Enemies whose health has fallen below a certain amount can be defeated in this fashion. Allows you to absorb an ally's limit gauge to fill your own with limit siphon. Oh, that's pretty cool. And it makes sense that it would be on Aerith too, because her limits generally just heal the party. So if you're in a spot, her limit's almost full, and you really need the healing, then that would make sense. Spare change. Consume gil to damage enemies. Not gonna use that really. MP up, first strike. I generally put first strike on Tifa. Because of her chakra. I mean, her not chakra, but her. Man, dude. Okay, so I've been sick. I've been on and off medications, and for some reason my brain just is not working. But where she's able to consume and then consume energy, and her attacks get stronger. It's been a long time, but the point is that her coming in with extra ATB is a good thing. To me, it's the most valuable with her. Oh, I need to put something on there. I really wouldn't probably prefer MP up with him, but we'll see. Oh, we got nice. We're gonna have to just go around and get some more, because apparently right now everybody has an open spot, but we really don't have very much materia to choose from. Oh, That's not gonna work. I want him to have that. Limit siphon. That works. One material. Just trying to get this set up. Dun, dun, dun. Now I can't remember what it was. Siphon morph material, steel, prayer, autocast. Okay. I don't think there's anything left. What's he got? Oh, okay. It's already equipped. All right. We can't do anything with the swords, but we can play around with these. Everybody's got something. Increase magic power by 5%. Increase spirit by 5. Vitality, and then of course strength. They set it up pretty good, actually. I'm not mad at how they put this together for our parties. I'm really interested to see how the synergy attacks work. I'm excited about that. Okay, all right. Now let's actually play. So we hop on the chocobo, and there's just a pier. Great. So press R1 to call your chocobo to your current location, then approach it to hop astride. What's on choco back? Okay, never seen that word. Press R2 or the L stick, or L3, I'm sorry, to dash, and press the button again to sprint. When your chocobo smells treasure, a question mark will appear above its head. Follow the scent and you will be rewarded for your efforts. Great. Oh, this is nice. Look at that.
Where did that bird even come from, you think?
There's a story about a great condor said to roost on an island's abandoned reactor, though there's no longer any way to reach the isle. Or at least none that I'm aware of.
Nature's finally reclaiming what Shinra stole.
Well, even if we could get there, I'd rather not bother. Didn't seem very friendly.
Agreed. Let's focus on where we can go.
No, that's we can get on the Bronco and hop across the ocean, or maybe a water chocobo. Look at Red, though. Check Red out on this chocobo. Can we go to? Is there photo mode? Can we go to photo mode? I forgot how to do it. I forgot how to do it. Dang it, there's a way. I know there's a way, and I'm not. Oh, I forgot. What is the item transmuter? They've not explained this to. Oh, okay, so we can create. So it's crafting. So it's crafting. We've got a crafting system in Final Fantasy VII. So with Sage and Planet's Blessing, we can create potions. Mixed potions restore MP as well, but they require a potion and an ether. Mist potion. Revives and restores a small amount of HP. Phoenix down. So we can create these things. Allows you to use broke down rest stops. Okay. Well, that's interesting that we now have like a crafting system in Final Fantasy VII. That's new. All right, so let's take off. Nice. Whoa, what is that? While exploring, you will find new raw materials that can transmute into useful items such as accessories or pieces of armor. To begin crafting, press options and select the item transmuter in the main menu. Yeah, I'm always jumping ahead. I know, buddy. This sucks. Gold dust, numerous items. Those are bad guys, yeah. We got some fiends. Nope. Do we just walk up to them on our chocobo? How does this work?
Deal with that.
Red X can deftly take down enemies with his razor-sharp claws and fangs. Press square to swipe at foes or hold it down to unleash whirling slash. Successfully guarding against attacks fills his vengeance gauge, which can be consumed with triangle to enter vengeance mode, increasing Red's attack power and dodge speed. Vengeance mode can be activated at any time, but will last longer according to how full the gauge is.
Ready when you are. Allow me.
Here we go. Beastmen with short tempers that live in grassy areas. They possess primitive weapons, often attacking fellow orcs with them as a form of communication or play. Exploiting their elemental weakness will pressure them. It's fire. So that's Cloud.
Got ahead of myself. You ready?
Tifa excels at close range combat and uses quick combos to deal damage. Press square to execute a normal attack or hold it down to deliver a single powerful blow. Unbridled strength can be used to temporarily enhance her unique ability up to 3 times, as well as increase the number of attacks that can be chained together. Use triangle to on staggered foes to increase the damage multiplier.
All set. Gotcha. What? Yeah, bingo. Ha. Ha. Yeah. There, bring it.
Now, had enough?
Gotcha. Yeah, bingo. Keep it up.
Reverse Gale, what is that?
Up you go. Watch yourself.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, it's gonna take some time. Look, there's our chocobo just chilling out, hanging out. Okay. Hi. Hey, come back. What? Hold on. Hi. What's that? It like jumps. You can kick with it? That's interesting. R1 dismount. Set. Scour. Nice. Okay, let's dismount real quick. What is this? I know. I saw it. I saw it immediately as soon as I let it go. Don't shoot me, okay? It's my bad. This chocobo stop is now in working order. Great. So now I can fast travel to this location, would be my guess. So these aren't the things that the chocobo finds. By the way, I didn't mention it, but did anybody else see Cloud like dismount the chocobo to launch into battle? That was really pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I wonder if I can go down there. Not right now, but sometime. Maybe I'll try. More bad guys. In here, I think. Have I? Yeah. A lot of fun takes. Many takes in this game. Whistlewind Scarf. This is just a gold mine over here. Does the chocobo follow us? I forgot. There's a way to call it, but I've forgotten what it is. This is where we're going to the fortress. This is where we started. So it doesn't follow us. There is a way. There it is. Alright, come on, chocobo. It's funny how all of theirs just appear. Another little chocobo guy. And they said this was a waste of time. What's happening? Oh no, I can't hear that. It's gonna have to. Please ensure you are prepared to engage.
Since that's a mouthful, you can call me Vi. Chadley programmed me to assist you by providing detailed analyses of the feats you encounter. I hope I can be of service to you in the many battles ahead. With that out of the way, I'm picking up unusual feat activity nearby. To procure the biological data that we require, you'll need to complete specific objectives during combat. Don't worry, because I'll be here to help you succeed. Good luck.
Okay, so I've got to fix
Fiends
that.
roam this place.
Commencing guidance protocol. Docile disposition of the open book led to widespread adoption as a beast of burden. Agriculture, transportation, and warfare. Areas like these, however, prove valuable as a source of hides and tusks for arts and crafts. Unfortunately, they are a notoriously difficult creature to raise in captivity, and were usurped by the now ubiquitous
We gotta fix that so that I didn't know that that kind of thing is what would be coming out of the controller, and that I wouldn't be able to hear it in game in my headphones. So
which is why we must study them thoroughly before they become a threat to both animals and humans.
am I gonna die if I go after him?
Rare Alpha Dunk variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The docile disposition of the Alpha Dunk led to its widespread adoption as a beast of burden. Applications included agriculture, transportation, and even warfare. Variants like these, however, were valued as a source of hides and tusks used for arts and crafts. Unfortunately, they are a notoriously difficult creature to raise in captivity, and were usurped by the now ubiquitous chocobo. At present, the only remaining wild Alpha Dunks can be found here, in the grasslands. Most are aggressive, especially these ones, which is why we must study them thoroughly before they become a threat to both animals and humans.
Okay. I need to put a shortcut for this. On my stream deck. Alright. Let's check this way first. I'm honestly not entirely sure if I'm ready for this or not. I feel like this is the kind of thing that it gives you the option to do. Hey Clara, how you doing? I'm scared. Hold on.
Updating Fiend Intel.
With me!
Pressing one of the 4 action buttons while guarding with R1 will execute a synergy skill. Didn't know that, but I just did it. Each of these skills functions differently and may require you to hold down the corresponding button or tap it in quick succession. Pressing the pad while guarding will provide information on these skills. These commands do not consume ATB, but rather help fill party members' ATB gauge. Furthermore, performing synergy skills for the first time with Cloud will improve his relationship with his teammates.
Do it! Come on!
Coming!
Keep it together.
See, Aerith is adapted at long-range magic attacks. Press square to unleash magic attacks capable of hitting multiple targets. Hold down square to charge Tempest skill. Striking an enemy with this skill fully charged will summon a fleeting familiar to assist you in combat. Press triangle to instantaneously warp between any magic ward. Oh, nice. Aerith is conjured. That's nice.
So it's my turn?
Right.
Rare Elphadunk variant that bears a deep grudge towards humans after losing its family to overhunting. Consequently, it will lash out at any person it sees. Exploiting its elemental weakness will pressure it, but also causes it to see red, at which point it will strengthen its guard and begin counterattacking. As time passes, others nearby will also begin to rampage.
your strength.
Come on! Keep it up!
Someone looks kind of shaky. You'll see.
I got this.
That's it.
Come on.
On it.
Couldn't have gone any better.
I'm loving that. Wow.
Come on. All right. Nice moves. Hey.
Ready?
Good job.
Whoa. Okay, that didn't work right. I have to figure that out.
Bring it.
Good luck.
My turn.
Utilizing ATB commands as marked with that will grant character synergy. When two characters share enough synergy, you can activate their synergy ability. These abilities not only deal tremendous damage, but also apply unique buffs such as increased limit breaks levels, granting unlimited MP, or extending the duration of enemies are staggered. Note the repeated use of synergy ability will increase the amount of synergy required to activate it.
Deal with that.
I'll show you what I can do. That'll do.
Felt that one.
Let's see, radiant ward, limit siphon.
Can you take over for me?
Come on. How would I?
That's it.
It's okay! Hang in there!
This fight's not over yet.
Now
Finish him off.
Hear it?
You're gonna feel this one. Give me it in there.
I've got this. Let's
One
turn.
more shot.
All right.
Go on.
That's cool.
Cool off. This one's for you.
Wow, I almost feel sorry for them.
Brace yourself. Take the lead.
I'll take. You can do it.
I got this. Don't overdo it.
Here goes.
Your strength knows no bounds!
This is gonna be
Get him.
What matters.
You'll see. Here. Okay. Stop it!
Felt that one. Hang back.
Dude, I'm not really able to see what he's doing.
Deal with that.
I'll take care of him.
That is so cool.
Stay strong and carry on. That's it.
What the? All set. Beat them. Cloud.
On it.
There's a lot going on.
I owe you.
And I'm still learning.
One more shot. Give him hell, okay?
Enough.
Get him. There.
Do it! Let's go! You're up!
I'm here. Too easy.
That is so cool.
Don't overdo it.
Tagging out. Let me hear
This is what I was waiting for. I'm doing a little bit better. I'm still not doing great.
Get some rest.
Very nice.
Well, fine. Though perhaps you could polish off those objectives next time?
What objective? Oh, the time limit. I was really. That's my bad. I didn't even know there was a time limit. I was really taking my time. There were other things I was trying to do, and I was definitely. Is it still too loud, or was it just during the combat? Can you hear it still? I've turned it down. The combat was really loud. Like I looked at I was looking at the monitor, and right now the sound isn't even hitting halfway. But whenever the combat was going, it was like peaking in the red. That was kind of crazy. But I was intentionally going slow because I was just sort of playing with and learning some of the abilities and retry. I could do that again. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Why not?
Rare Alpha Dunk variant identified.
See, why is that?
Commencing
That's
guidance
really
protocol.
loud.
The docile disposition.
That's really loud compared to the rest of the gameplay. There's got to be something I can do. Even her voice is super loud. Master volume 10. Music, sound effects, speech volume, song volume. Vibration. Master volume is at 10 too. Yeah. Well, master volume, I usually leave master volume at 10, and then I'd lower everything and keep the speech higher so that whenever there's like the cut scenes and all that, that's the thing that I can hear the most. That's the idea anyway, but maybe it was song volume. Maybe when we jumped to the battle, that was what was so loud. Let's just test it and see.
Of the Alpha Dunk led to its widespread
That's
adoption
still
as
super
a beast
loud.
of burden. Applications included agriculture, transportation, and even warfare.
All right, so maybe you're right. Maybe I should take the actual master volume down. It was a little bit better. I think that was the speech, and I did turn it down 1, but I think actually what that means that I would normally do would be this. Maybe.
Variants like these, however, were valued as a source
She's
of
still
hides
really
and
loud.
casualties for arts and crafts. Unfortunately, they are a notoriously difficult creature to raise in captivity, and were usurped by the now ubiquitous
Let's see if the battle
Nurse Clone.
music goes
At
super
present,
loud again.
The only remaining wild alphabet to be found.
You sure you wanna fight?
Most are aggressive,
Bro.
especially these ones. That's why we must study them thoroughly before they become threats to animals and humans.
Ready?
No, I'm cheering for you.
Now! With me!
Still here.
This ends here!
No, I'm cheering for you.
Deal with that.
Here goes. You got this.
I got this.
Get him. Come on.
Get ready.
That's it.
Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do.
I know you.
Get ready. Stay strong, okay? Hey! Sorry about that. You'll see. It's your turn. Watch yourself.
Hey,
Are you okay?
Just a little help.
good.
This is they're really intense.
I'm feeling pretty weak. Don't know how
I don't know if I should have done this again. I'm gonna die. High potion.
Need a
Stay
breather.
strong. I'll take care of them. Got it. That'll do.
Someone, we need help.
So Aerith,
Can you handle that? I got this. Gotta heal first.
Let's do this. Aaron!
Try using it.
this thing is so freaking cool.
I believe in you.
Let's try.
There, bring it. Let's finish this. This one's for you.
You're dead.
Victory is all but guaranteed.
Keep it together.
So it's my turn? Okay. Tagging out.
Taking over. I'll end this. Gotta give it my all.
Oh no! What do I
I have not played Baldur's Gate 3. I thought about it several times, but just have not done it.
It's on you.
Can you take over for me? Let's go. Go on, you're up.
Let's do this.
Freeze.
You got this under control.
Loving it.
That's it. Here. One more shot.
That's not healthy.
This one's for you.
That's right.
Still didn't do it in the time.
Quite the victory. You were unable to complete all the objectives. Might you try again?
I think that I'm going to need to buff up a little bit before I try doing this again. That's the goal. That's the end. A photo mode is right there. I just realized something. So I can't upgrade the swords or anything. Why are my hit points so low? I don't think there's not anything I can do about it right now either. Oh yeah, that's a lot of it's not a problem for me. I can't do that anyway. Come on, Mr. Chocobo buddy guy. Can you jump down? Won't do it. Okay, well, we'll come back and do this when I might be able to actually beat him. As of now, I feel like that's a problem. Chocobos are like ostriches. They don't really, not all of them fly. Some of them can, some of them can't. Some of them climb mountains. Some of them.
This is what you want.
Gotta love it.
Some of them can walk on water.
Keep it together.
Barrett specialized in range attacks, allowing him to strike enemies that Cloud cannot reach. Hold down square and releases a sustained burst of automatic fire. Press triangle, unleashes overchargeability. Greatly filling his ATB gauge. Press triangle again to charge the depleted gauge. Press triangle after using an ability or standard attack will greatly fill the overcharge gauge. Right.
Need my help.
I got your number.
See, avian creatures that nest in mountainous regions, their stiff feathers help them cut through the air to quickly descend upon their prey. Basically, HM users, if compared to Pokemon, yes, to the last part. I don't know what the first part means. Sorry, I don't know anything about Pokemon.
That's it.
Catch you sleeping.
Ha, bingo.
You and me.
Get him.
Got it.
Get your ass out of here.
I don't want to go that way, little bird. I have a lot to... There's something big over there. I have a lot to explore here. Almost too much. And why do I feel like this is a teeny, tiny part of the actual map? Hold on. You love exploring in games. I spent too much time exploring Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate looks interesting, but it's one of those games that I've never really been a huge fan of. Hold on. I've never really been a huge fan of games like hold on. Where oh. I might have got it. I don't know if I got it or not, but I might have. I've never been a big fan of games like The Witcher or D&D or there's another game, Skyrim, like those. I don't know why. I really don't. There's something about the style of it. They're not linear enough, maybe also for me. I think I need more structure in a game, and that may be me being ignorant. Yeah, I really do. I feel like I get overwhelmed, or I have a hard time focusing when the game is too wide open, and then it feels stressful. I think I get tired, and I have a hard time really getting sort of immersed and into it. I don't know if that's whatever's going on up here, whether it's I don't know, whatever neurodivergent cocktail is happening in my brain, but something about games like that where they're so open, they seem exciting, but then I look at the map and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And then when I commit, and then as I'm going to the thing I committed to, there's another side quest, and then someone's crying for help, and then here's a bunch of chests, and I have to do things, and don't forget about the main mission at the end of the day. And I think by the time I just kind of get tired, and the feeling is sort of like, it's almost like next door to boredom. It's not being bored, like I'm not bored, but it's like there's so much to do that I feel like there's nothing to do. Like, does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense, but nothing against those games. They're definitely incredibly well made, and I've played a couple of them to a degree. Now my cousin Jake, he really loves them, and the ones that are multiplayer especially, I have played with him, and when I'm playing with him, I don't have as much of a problem. I think it's because me and him chat, and whenever he's doing whatever side thing, if I can't get interested in it, I just kind of find a safe space and go get something to drink or whatever, and we just chat over our headsets, and I'm able to sort of enjoy them a little bit more. They're certainly really well made. They seem to have really great stories. I really think that I need a more, like you said, a more linear game. I've been thinking about that more and more lately, because there are a ton of games out there that, like Baldur's Gate 3, that are obviously incredible games that I feel like I'm missing out on because I can't get past whatever that is, you know.
Fiends.
Rare Zemzalet variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Zemzalets are known as the sages of the skies.
This is an
not
interesting
only
mechanic.
because of their intelligence, but also their remarkable feathers that make them both elegant and lethal. These feathers have been prized by all manner of craftsmen.
I think that should be on my
since
tombstone.
antiquity for their beauty and resilience. Arrows fashioned from them are particularly valuable. They're said to slice through the air so quickly, they're capable of piercing even solid stone. Oh, but take care not to be so entranced by their abilities that you lose focus.
Okay, I think that I'm going to avoid those guys for right now. I need to see how much I'm able to level up in this demo, because I think that it's pretty obvious with that last beast that I was struggling. Not so much with the combat, but you can't avoid getting hit at all, and completely. And I just had no defense. That my hit points were disappearing for all of my characters. I don't know if they're trying to push people to use like buffs more, maybe, but it was not really necessary very much in the other game. maybe they are trying to encourage people to use buffs like that decrease damage and different things like that, be a little more strategic. If that's the case, then I'll give that a try in the next battle, see if that helps. I'm really interested in these islands. Look, it's the highway. Why do I get so excited when I see that? Look, it's right there. Do you see that? Do you know this game at all, Clara? Because if you don't, that ship right up there, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's massive in the original version of this game, put out back in 1997. This is Final Fantasy VII, and it was released in 1997. It was 3 discs on the first PlayStation, and it was the first game that I ever saved up and like worked to earn money to buy. And I was a kid, like baby kid, like I was picking up cans on the side of the road and things like that to earn money to buy it. And it was massive. It was I spent over 100 hours playing the game, and I was falling asleep with the controller in my hand. That's how into it I was. But they had this huge campaign. It was the first time one of these JRPGs really went all in on the graphics and the cutscenes, and it was incredible. Like the advertising, the commercials for it were so cinematic. I was so excited. And this remake, this is the second part of a 3-part quote unquote remake. It's really a sequel, and it's blowing. It's like it's exceeding all of my expectations. It's incredible, and I can't wait for the full game to release. I think it's on the 29th. It's going to release, but this is just a demo. But it's so amazing. But that ship is huge for the story, like for this, like the overarching story. And I don't think we're going to get to this. I don't think we're going to get to fly it or fly in it in this game. I think they're going to make us wait for the third one before we have control of that ship. It's a sky ship. It flies in the sky. And I'm almost going to cry because it's so, I really love this game. No, I mean, yeah, to let us see it like that, to put it up there and be, hey, look, this is the Highwind. Do you remember the Highwind? It was like the most amazing thing ever. And you're going to cry because you're just like overwhelmed looking at it. But guess what? You can't get on it. No, you're going to have to wait another 4 years for us to release the final game before you get to fly it. Yeah, it's super rude. It's so rude. So when the question mark icon appears above your chocobo, buried treasure is nearby, waiting to be sniffed out by your feathered friend. Hold up on the D-pad to sniff the air. Use the R stick to face the scent. Once you face in the direction of the scent, it will become visible. Follow the scent and press down on the D-pad to excavate it. Oh, there it is. Okay. I see how that works. See, Clara, they are good for something. What was it? Obtained 4 rubies. For what or why, I don't know. But, okay. But look at these graphics, though. Look at that out there. I just realized I don't know if I'm in graphics mode or performance mode. Yeah, I prefer graphics mode. For sure. Playing it on this big old 4K screen I want to be able to enjoy it. You jump down there? Okay. I'll bet we can go swimming. This little chocobo friend of ours. Look at that, we can climb on the houses. Hello. Turn your butt to me. Look at that. Love that. You couldn't traverse the map like this in the first one. There was no jumping. You couldn't jump in the first one. I wonder if I can climb that ladder. Probably not. No. Oh, I know what that is. So that tower over there is going to be used, I think, for Chadley. Yeah, that's crazy. I think with all the other mechanics they've added in, that's a little nuts. Being able to actually jump on the roof of the building, but you can't climb the ladder. That is a little crazy. Let's just fix it.
I'm ready for you.
What is that?
Come on. Good going in. Ready? You're up.
I haven't really deciphered yet how we
No escape. That's it.
how we build the synergy points here. I haven't figured out quite how that works.
It's on you.
Let's see, the Zemzalet. Avian creatures that nest in forested regions, equally capable on the ground as in the air. They use their giant wings to send prey soaring, finishing their victims off with an electrifying burst of wind. So I'm telling you that, like, if you can tolerate old graphics and you really like a good story, like a really big, massive scope, very involved and well thought out, heavy lore story, then giving a chance to the old Final Fantasy VII. It's literally the best game I've ever played in my entire life. It will always be, I think, my favorite game of all time. So it is turn-based, and the graphics are, the characters are basically polygons, but if you can get past that and enjoy the game and don't mind reading, because they didn't use voice actors back then, it's really, you could commit 60 hours or so to that game and really eat that story up. And then you'll be hooked and you'll be moving on to Remake and Rebirth, which is the one that's coming out at the end of the week. And it's a wild ride. So I'm gonna turn this down for a second because I'm gonna tell you a little story. And anybody watching this is something that you might want to hear, because there's one thing that people have been talking about since, quote, Remake, right? Since Final Fantasy Remake came out, and there was all this speculation, and spoiler alert, which is not really a spoiler, there are very significant differences in Final Fantasy Remake compared to the original game. Everybody thought it was a remake, that's what the game was. But you have Final Fantasy Remake, and this is the second part, which is Final Fantasy Rebirth. Now, at the beginning of the original game, one of the characters, Aerith, is sitting next to a pipe that's leaking Mako energy, and she's almost looks like she's praying, and her eyes are closed. And then she opens her eyes and gets up and walks off, and that's no, I did that backwards. Her eyes are open. They're open in the beginning. She's sitting by the pipe, and her eyes are open. Then she gets up and walks out, and the game moves on. The game proceeds, right? Now, at the end of the game, I won't give anything away about the story, but at the end of the game, you see an image of Aerith in the sky with her eyes closed. So they were open at the beginning, and you see them with them closed at the end. Now, at the beginning of the remake, you go to that same spot. Aerith is sitting in front of that pipe with Mako energy pouring out, and she's sitting there, but her eyes are closed. They're not open like they were at the beginning of the OG. They're closed like they were at the end of OG. And what I have been fighting to get people to hear me say, since remake came out, and there's been all this discussion, is that this is not a remake. Remake is the title of the game. This next one is called Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. The first one was called Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's not an actual remake. It's a sequel. At the end of the game, she's standing there with her eyes closed. When this game starts, she's sitting there with her eyes closed. At the end of the game, the Aerith we see is the Aerith from Remake, and she had, in my opinion, she had witnessed the happenings, all the events that happened in the OG Final Fantasy VII. And that's what she was doing there at the pipe with the Mako energy. She was looking into what they call the live stream, right? And witnessing those events, seeing how things played out. And people have been bickering and arguing over what is what. Why are they doing this? Is it a new timeline? Da, 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 da. It is a different timeline. It's maybe like a different dimension or a parallel universe, or maybe just what, you know. But that part of it doesn't seem like a stretch to me. I don't know why. I've watched several people break down the trailers and all the little details and the Easter eggs and things, and nobody talks about that. And it blows me away, because I feel like that's one of the most obvious things to pick up on, because it's very deliberate. I mean, those are choices that get made by game developers, designers, directors. They make these choices, eyes open or closed. It doesn't just happen. Somebody decided to do that. And it's not, I don't think it's arbitrary. I believe that that's exactly what they were trying to say. And I've just heard nobody talking about it. Anyway, it's really crazy. Everybody has different opinions and tells other Let's Play YouTubers different things. But I just did it. But in my opinion, if you don't play OG, sure, you're getting a kind of a unique experience going through everything, not really knowing anything at all if you play the remakes first. But if you don't go through OG, there's so much that falls flat. There's so many little hints and little nods to different things, and the changes that they've made, you don't even notice because you didn't know how they happened in the beginning, and you just miss out on such a huge part of the experience. But if you could do it, there's a PC version of the OG Final Fantasy VII. You can get it on different game systems now, and there's actually there are, I don't remember what they're called, like cheat. It's like a cheat mode kind of, which is, there's no shame in it. It's such an old game, and to be honest, the gameplay can get really tedious if you don't use it. So there's even a cheat mode that lets you sort of buff out your party and get through the monotonous sort of turn-based combat a little more quickly. God dang, these things are...
Ain't no thing. We got this.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bring it home.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Come on. Bring it.
Oh. Well, that's one. I mean, the Final Fantasy VII, the original. I get it. I love games. I'm not great at them. I don't know if you can tell. I mean, I'm not bad, but this is new. A lot of this is really new, and I'm really trying to learn some of these new mechanics. But I'm not great at games, but I do really love the story of this one in particular. So if you're there just for the story, like I said, there's a sort of a cheat mode that allows you to just sort of spam your limit ability and makes the game a lot easier. You mean I couldn't find anything? Oh. Hello. What'd I get? 3 emeralds. So I got rubies. Look at the little bunnies. Yeah, they were last week ones, and I know that the other ones. I don't know if you can tell by the way my appearance. I'm still not feeling good. The only reason I turned this on was because this update came out, and there was no way I wasn't going to play it, and I've sort of committed to doing this like this. So, I just kind of had to, but today's Wednesday, right? I think. Yeah. So today was supposed to be post. So what's going to happen probably is that I'll watch an episode of Doctor Who tonight, and then I'll watch one tomorrow and post the one I watched tonight probably Friday, and then probably post the other one on Saturday when I have it scheduled. And then hopefully we'll be caught up, and hopefully by then I'll be back to feeling better and be caught up. I'm actually behind on a lot of things. I'm behind on the Pentaholics post. 5 on Friday is still good. I made that post last week, and I'll have that made for this week. Although I did want to have another poll made by now, and I don't have that. I'm feeling not bad right now because I'm on medicine, but I can already tell that my fever's coming back. I can just tell. I was feeling just fine when I started playing, but I'm starting to feel you know how when if your temperature's high, you can just kind of feel that your skin's warm. That's happening. That's where I'm at right now. So I probably won't be on here very much longer because what's gonna happen, I know it well, is that my temperature's up a little bit now, and then I'm gonna start getting a headache, and then my congestion will come back, and I'll start feeling really tired and kind of groggy. So yeah, that's kind of what's gonna happen. That's gonna be sort of the vibe, but it's okay. Part of it is I'm not getting enough sleep. I know that. But I got a lot going on. Got a lot happening right now. A lot of exciting things. So, it's okay if I'm not getting enough sleep. I'll sleep when some of the things I'm working on are done, and I kind of take a break between projects, and I'll get some rest, and that'll be great. But one of the truths about just getting started doing things is that when you're just getting started, you can't afford to get behind. You can't afford to slack off until you reach certain milestones or checkpoints where you can sit it down and take a break, right? Like, for instance, with the channel, with Doctor Who stuff, I can't so much afford to take as much of a break, right, if I'm not feeling good. But with the music reaction channel, if I don't post for a week, for 5-7 days, it's not going to kill the channel. I'm established enough that I can take a week off and then come back strong with 2 or 3 good videos in a week, and I'll be right back where I was, It's kind of like that, but for Doctor Who stuff, it's a little more important. But I feel like having just posted those two, I felt like I could take today off, even though I was supposed to post one. Like this is on the schedule today, right? But I figured I could take today off and it would be okay, and I'll get one posted tomorrow because I just dropped the two, you know. No, actually, this is the best time for you to have done that. I wouldn't worry about that at all. I don't know if you know this, but the Doctor Who tier has got something like 70 members or something, like, or maybe it's just like 45 or 50. But the overall membership of the Patreon has gone up almost 200% since I started doing the Doctor Who stuff. Yeah, so as far as good time, bad time to pull out of the producers tier, I mean, honestly, there couldn't have been a better time, because like the idea would be that I would need the support, right? And you don't want to back out because you know that I count on that support to help. But right now I have support from so many other members that you pulling back a little bit doesn't hurt. You know what I mean? So it's actually it's a perfect time. And I've always told you to take care of yourself first, right? You know that. I'd much rather know that you're taking care of your own needs. Good. Yeah, Doctor Who is working out. If I could get more published on YouTube, I'd have even more followers over here now. Yeah, well, I know you. It's okay. I don't mind that. Let me read this real quick. So, Grassland's wolf, feral beasts that stalk the plains outside of Midgard. They live and hunt in packs, preying not only on wild animals, but occasionally livestock and people too. Exploiting their elemental weakness, blocking their spin, swipe, attack, or evading them when they attempt to pin you will pressure them. Okay. Nice. I actually did it that time.
Get in there. I've got this. Do it. Come on. That's that.
I could do that again.
Okay, so level up a little bit. Maybe increasing some of these. Okay, so my other party members are gaining levels even when they're not in the party. That's nice. Okay, man, my nose is itching so bad. So I'm gonna switch up these parties a little bit. I want to get from here. I want to get Aerith in. How do I edit the party again? There it is. I want to try putting Aerith in with Barrett, and try putting my first party. Aerith in with Barrett, and then put Red in there. Just trying out some things, okay? I'm just trying out some things. So let's see about this. What can I do here? High potion, mixed potion. Got a cushion. Let's see. It allows you to use broken down rest stops. Thank you so much, Clara. I appreciate it. I'm probably about to hop off. I'm starting to not feel that great. But thank you. And thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Be kind to yourself. And I'll talk to you soon. See you on Friday for Fabi on Fridays for sure. And that's going to wrap it up actually for me, everybody. I've been playing for, I don't know how long, maybe an hour. I can't. Yeah, an hour and 20. And I'm not feeling great again, so I'm going to stop here. I'm probably going to go to sleep. And then I've got some Doctor Who to watch. If you've been listening, then you know that. So I'm going to take off. And I'm loving this. The synergy abilities are really cool. I'm still not getting all the clouds, really. Whenever I use like Tifa's, she jumps on his sword and gets flung up in the air, or with Aerith. I saw that working. When I use clouds, it just looks like he takes a swipe and nothing happens. I haven't seen, maybe I'm missing something. So I'll try to figure that out. But for now, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a good night. Have a good day, whatever time you're watching. Again, check out the gaming channel on YouTube. The link is in the chat up at the very beginning. Do check that out. Here it is again. I really want to grow that channel. Right now, again, A Plague Tale. There are several hour plus long playthroughs from A Plague Tale. The first section of the demo is over there in its entirety, and this will be going up soon. Thank you so much for hanging out again. I appreciate it, and I'm just going to log off. So get some sleep. Enjoy the Final Fantasy, man. I hope you got the demo. I hope you're enjoying the game. I can't wait for the actual release. Yeah, be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.